Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the 1000x Your Earnings, brought to you by Plethora Solutions. All right, get seated, get seated. If you're on Facebook, if you're watching from Facebook, ensure to leave a comment on where you're watching from and what your expectations are. Quickly, in 1 minute, wherever you are watching from, wherever you're from, remember your name, where you're watching from, and what your expectations are. Okay, so quickly, my name is Dami, and I'll be your host for tonight, and obviously for tomorrow too. So today is day one of 1000x your earnings, leverage with Plethora Solutions, and today's session will be coordinated. Speaker for tonight is the CEO of iUltimate, a social media guru. I mean, a web designer. He's expert in his skills. He has media to earn in the past 4 years. He's very expert and isn't going to tonight. You're going to be learning in practical of how you can leverage. Of course, if you have already been leveraging social media, and how you can increase your earnings by social media as a platform for earning. So leave a comment where you're watching from, where you're watching from. Let's do that quickly before we have our guest. We are very much time conscious in less than 1 hour or in 1 hour max to be done. But of course, be sure to get value for what you signed up for tonight. So please, where your name and where you're watching from. Okay, we are waiting. Okay. I am watching from Abuja, Nigeria. So I'm leaving a sample of the post. Quickly, can have our guests. Do it to share the link or share with your friends, share on your status, get them to wherever they're joining from. Few more minutes and we'll be starting already. Few more minutes and we would get started. Few minutes. So I was listening to an amazing song on it while we wait. Mm. Okay, do well to share the live, share it on Facebook. But today we are talking about how guys, sorry, how to increase your earnings while leveraging social media. Social media. Guest is mm, is that a tautology? Guest is on the side and is supercharged to take mm. No, that I run out of time. I'll keep counting my blessings. And I can count that. Okay, minutes to go. Your name, where you're watching from, your name and where you're watching from, and what are your expectations for tonight's session. Remember, this is the session, this is session one. We have the second speaker. So we want to hear from you. Are you watching from? Also get to share it, share on your Facebook. More minutes and we are get started. 2 more minutes. I'll keep counting my blessings. No one can count that high. Now the season never lasts long. So God, I will remember all the reasons my heart has to be grateful. All the times you for me. So our speaker for tonight is the CEO concept. His name is Innocent. He'll be speaking to us tonight on the topic how to increase your earnings leveraging social media. So 1 more minute and we will be welcoming our guest for tonight. You can begin to leave what you're learning, your comments, comment section. Make comment on points he's making that resounds with you. The stand and you want other persons who subsequently after the live to also learn from or pick from as soon as the live is. But meanwhile, don't forget to share on your WhatsApp and everywhere you can that we are live. Make and let's make welcome the CEO of iUltimate Concept, Innocent, Mr. Innocent, and you have the floor, sir.
Yes, hello everybody. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good,
All right.
sir.
I'm by name Mr. Innocent Andrew. It's my honor to be here. In fact, thank you so much, Ms. Dami, for you putting up all this. It's not
My
should I say it's a very big privilege to be here to speak to every one of you listening to me right now. Uh, I know I'm a bit tired because I did a lot of journey today, but then I must be able to speak to everybody. Yes. Now, I'll be speaking on the topic how to 1000x your business. or how to come into the social media space, it is very important that every business should come into the social media realm. I'll be giving you stories about myself because one of the things that have skilled me to this very point I am is the ability to leverage on social media. And not just leveraging on social media, having a community who believes in what I do. And it's very important for everybody listening to me out there to always leverage on social media, generally speaking. Now, as a young boy growing up, I went into development, and then we developers have this mindset that people we just want to be isolated and do our thing isolatedly. But then when we became isolated, I discovered I wasn't making much sales. But when I came out to the public, I discovered I started having international clients who believe in what I do. And then I started having clients from Germany, I started having clients from US, I started having clients from all over the country because of I leverage on social media. And I'm going to tell you the step which I took. Now, one of the beautiful things about what I did was that I'm not telling you story from somebody else. No, this is a story of myself, what I did, and how I was able to scale through. Now, I ignorantly leave the social media realm. I was just leveraging on the little community I had, and I was able to make little sales, little sales, little sales. But when I came into this world of social media, I began to make big sales. I don't know if you are catching what I'm saying. Big
Yes, sir.
sales. Now, when I begin to make big sales, I did not leave social media. So now let me dive into the class. Let me tell you how to 1000x. I'll be very, very, very straight to the point because I'm literally tired, but then I'm going to give out the value for your time, big value for your time. Now, a young person coming up into the space or a startup coming up into the space, how do I want to leverage on social media? Number one thing you need to understand is you must learn the act of mastery, shameless marketing. You must learn the art of going into the shameless marketing. Many of you are so shy of speaking for what you do. I don't know how to put that now. Let me come again now. Many of you are so shy speaking of your job or speaking of your profession. Now, before you come into the social media realm, you must be very, 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 very convinced and you must be an expert on what you do. It is very important. You must study the arts of shameless marketing. One of the things you must understand with Innocent is wherever you see Innocent, he always have his ID card. Wherever you see Innocent, he always represent tech. It is very important. I can give you illustration for as many people. Bob Risky today came into the picture because she markets, not just markets, she put on what she sells out. Yes. If you look at Bobrisky profile, you will discover Bobrisky is into selling of products. Yeah, product for the skin. And when you see Bobrisky, you then discover that Bobrisky has the followers he needs. Now, many people ask, why is Bobrisky putting on things for the ladies? No, he sells things for the ladies. And trust me, Bobrisky is making a hell lot of money because of the act of shameless marketing. Yes. Whether we like it or not, Bobrisky makes money for what he does. He's a he, not a she. Now, let me come back to the subject of the matter. You must learn the act or study the act of shameless marketing. It is very important for everybody listening to me. If you don't take anything home today, learn the act of shameless marketing. Market yourself wherever you find yourself. Market yourself in the church. Market yourself on the market. Market yourself everywhere around. It is very important. Now, let's come back to the social media ring because then when you are marketing the social media, you don't know who are watching you or people who is watching you. It is very important that you understand whoever is watching you. Now, you must be very detailed and you must be able to target people. It is very important to know the niche or to know the people you are targeting. Now, many people don't know this. Many people don't know this. Social media do not forget what you post. It is very important you know this. Now, analysis, or should I say, discovery had made it known that Somebody has to come across your post 10 times before it can be able to recognize whatever you have been posting over time. Now, many of you have looked down on WhatsApp or WhatsApp status, or looked down on Facebook, or looked down on Instagram status like it's just posting. Is a lie. Is a lie. For whatever post you make, have it at the back of your mind that someone is watching, someone is seeing what you are doing, someone is following you. So it is very important you have that in mind. Now, how do I position myself to have 1,000, or how do I position myself to scale in 2025? Now, these are the first thing you need to do. First of all, you need to optimize your profile. Yes, it is very important. That's the number one key I'm going to be dropping now. You have to first of all optimize your profile. When I mean optimize your profile, you need to actually have at least a very clean picture of you. Many of you today are marketing, but then you don't even have a clean shot from either a Photoshop, from either a camera. Maybe they snapped you and edited it and sent to you. Many of you do not have that. It is very important that every one of you listening to me who want to scale through the social media realm must be able to have a clean shot, a very clean shot. It is very, very, very important. Now, it might sound so funny, but as funny as it is, that can actually drive sales to your DM. Yes, I've seen many people come to my DM telling me, oh, you are too young. I will be wondering, you are too young. Can you handle such projects? Just, I am too young. Can you handle such projects because of my profile status or because of my profile picture? Now, I want to make you understand that your profile picture can actually drive sales to people on your DM, or to your DM, mean to say. Now, the second thing you have to take note of is you need to have a compelling biography. You need to talk about yourself. It is very important you talk about yourself on your profile. What do you do? You should be able to speak it out. Like I said, the first thing is you need to you need to understand the acts of shameless marketing. You might be selling fish, you might be selling akara, you might be selling whatever, but try to understand this. It is very important. Now you have to have a compelling biography talking about what you do in full. In full. It is very, very important. Now, another thing you need to also know is that you need to package yourself, because whenever you are selling to the social media people, you need to always package yourself, because you might not know who is watching, like I said. For you to scale through the Nigeria interface and scale through the international interface, having dealt internationally, you should know the kind of energy someone must have pumped into that part. And you should know when an international person build your profile and give you a gig because he sees something valuable on your profile. Now, I'm so sorry to say this. I started marketing myself on social media last 2 years. I began to come out on social media. I'm a very shy person, but I did not pick this so quick. That's why I told you that those are my fucked up. But then I don't want people listening to me out there to make the same fuck up. And then when I begin to actually put myself out there for people to see, then I begin to scale through both from the local corridor to an international corridor. Now, the next point I'm going to be giving to you is it is very important you actually give people a page or a landing page, whatever it is, a LinkedIn page, whatever it is, that people can go through. Yes. For your profile, okay, Facebook cannot give all my information there. So what I have to do is have a way of linking people to my website. Oh, I am iUltimate. Okay, what do iUltimate do? I might not be able to give a detailed biography, but then with the help of my landing page, with the help of a link that takes people, and people get to see what I do full time and see most of my job there, they will be convinced. Do not forget, the people you are marketing to do not know you. Do not know you. What they use in judging you is the way you present your social media handles. It is very important you understand this. Now, another point I need to point out is you need to understand your audience. It is very, very important to understand your audience. Many of you do not know this. You need to understand your audience. You need to go into research. You need to go into ideas. You need to go into pain of points of your audience. Many of my audience, they want to scale through the marketing or through the internet marketing. That is their pain. They want to make sales from the internet marketing. Those are their pains. I understand it, and I brought out what they need. I gave out a solution. I gave out, should I say, a blueprint towards marketing whatever business you have on the social media. Now, let me shock you. If you are making 10K offline, when you come to the social media realm, trust me, you can be able to make 100K online. So for whoever listening to me and say, okay, I'm making money already offline, do I need to come into the social media realm? Yes, it is very important, because now the world is evolving. A time will come where your business will not be known. Everybody want to come into the space of social media. And then if you are not found on social media, your face no show. Sorry for using broken, but I need you to understand this. Your face no waiting, e no show. So you need to understand that whatever business you are doing, you need to fit into the social media space, and not just fitting into the social media space. There are some certain criteria in which you have to put into consideration before you can be able to sell to whoever you want to sell to. Now, another thing you need to understand is you need to use platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Yes, TikTok. You need to give these things time. Yes. I know it's very difficult. I know it's very, very difficult. Someone like me that is very busy traveling in and out, it's very difficult. But then you need to understand this, that you need to leverage on these social media platforms. And grace what? All of these social media platform is created for free. You can create it for free. You don't need to pay money to create this account. You create them for free. Put out what you do. Now, let me tell you how amazing social media can involve somebody's business. Let me tell you. Try this as a practical, listening to me. Go to a car depot where they sell car. Just stand at the car, funny as it is, pick up your phone and snap yourself on that car. Carry that picture and post on your WhatsApp. Do not put any caption. Just say, God did. Or just say, God is amazing. Now, let me tell you what happens. Some people have this mindset of chatting you later. Some people have this mindset of chatting ASAP. Now, what am I trying to let you understand? People are watching you. I don't buy this idea of people posting memes on their social media platform. Nah, that does not work. How will you be posting memes? No, you must plan for 2025. You must strategize yourself to put out your business out there. Many people do not know what you do on your WhatsApp. If you want to try me, go to your WhatsApp and just tell people, do you know what I do? And you will get comment like, what do you do? Many people do not even know that Innocent is into digital marketing, or Innocent is a web developer, full stack developer. On my status or on my WhatsApp or on my contact, and they have been following me for the past 5 to 6 years, and they have never buy from me. The reason is because it's not their fault. It's just because you have not entered their subconsciousness, or should I say consciousness. You have not entered into their subconsciousness. And many of them might not even need your product, but somebody needs it. That's where recommendation comes in. That's why every morning I always try to post what I do for people to see. I create websites for people. So when people get to see it, they might not be the one to buy from you that moment, but they might see somebody asking for such service, and they will always come back to you because they have seen something. I know how Nigeria thinks. Seeing is believing. It is very important we understand this. Number one, the third thing I'm going to be pointing out is what? Create a high value content. It is very important. Like I said, I don't believe in the fact that people post memes on their WhatsApp. No, it is absurd for somebody who have great business or who have a business going on for them, and then come and post rubbish on your status is a lie. It doesn't make sense. So I advise every one of you to give out great value content. When you are finished optimizing your profile, understanding your audience, what are the pain of your audience, What are the issues surrounding this your niche? What are the issue? Understanding them. Now, when you understand them, you then pick up a high value content towards what their issue might be and give them value for that time. It is very important that anybody who comes to you have value. 5 3 2 minutes of their time is well spent with you. Now, you need to know the or study the act of using engagement formats. Yes, engagement format. There was a point I came to my status and said, "What will 5K do for people on my community?" And then I got a lot of comments, a lot of comments. So I have to choose from the comment and begin to credit some of them 5,000 there. And then the reason is because I have to create a format whereby people get to come in and then comment and engage with me, and I get to chat with them and understand what 5K can do for them. It might be so crazy and foolish, but trust me, many of them came and they didn't even know what I do in the first place. But before that 5K, I send it to them, or before they understand that I'm trying to sell my market to them or sell myself to them, it was already too late because they have understand who I am. I don't know if I'm making sense, Dami. Are you with me, Dami? It is very important you give educational, entertaining, and inspiring content. I don't believe in people posting things that does not make sense. Now, the third another point I'll be giving is leveraging users, generating content and testimonies. It is very good for people to see your testimonies. Yes, over time, those people who have track records over time, bring it out, post them. While I was traveling to the place I was traveling to, somebody came to my DM and told me, "Hey, good day, sir." I was like, "Good day." And then the person was like, "I want to bless you." I was like, "I don't understand." He said, "Please do not say no." I was like, "How? Please do not say no." I was so surprised. The reason why such kind of person will do that is because they have found value, or they have gotten value for the time why they follow you. Yes. It is very important you give attention to what you post. Now, another point I'll be giving out is leverage on video marketing. Now, one of what I've studied over time, or what I've confirmed from my own end, I'm not speaking based on someone told me. No, I'm speaking based on experience, and I'm speaking based on professionalism. One of the things I've studied over time is that video sells faster than even graphics, or even video, or even static graphics or whatever. Video sells more faster. So you must learn to study the act of leveraging video marketing. Create short form of videos, reels for TikTok, reels for YouTube, short talk shows. Create behind the scene product testimony tutorials. Create short videos. Use a storytelling to build emotional connection. When you are doing this video, talk about the problem of people, talk about the way out. That's one of the things Apostle Femi Lazarus does. He leverage on social media and he picks strategic topics that have been troubling the Christian bodies, and he talks about it. And because of that, people get to follow him because he hits the point, or he hits the hammer, or the hammer. Yeah, he hits the nail, like he hits it up. So everybody want to know. Everybody want to know. Everybody want to know the latest. And then he picks topic from the latest and teach based on the Bible now. So it is very important in your own niche. Okay, I may be a graphic designer. What are the issues surrounding graphic designs? You need to understand this. You need to understand this. You need to understand this. Another thing again you need to understand is use influence. You need to use UGC marketing. Find a partner who has these followers or who have this niche. Give a handshake, give a partnership, just the way Dami is doing hers. You can give a handshake to these people, and then they will help to influence you. Now, let me tell you what happened. I met there's this guy I met, Praise Muri, and Praise Muri was like, "Hi, Innocent, what's up? Your followers is just there, and then you're not giving it attention. And I was like, Prince Movie, can you give me a handshake? Can we do a handshake partnership? And then Muri accepted because he's a very close friend of mine. And then we gave an handshake, and all of a sudden, Muri has the followers, and I have the value, and he also have the value, but in my own niche. And then he's into IT, and then we shake hand, and then all of a sudden, his followers becomes my followers. Do you understand now? So people are getting value from his own niche, and people are also getting value from my own niche. So you must make sure you leverage on this platform or give a handshake to somebody who have say, or who have replicate the result you are looking for. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It is very important you do that. Now you need to engage and build community. Now there are difference between a follower and community. It is very important you understand this. Many people do not understand this. Now followers can just come and go, but you see community, they come and stay. Community sticks with you. See, let me tell you how influential social media can be. For instance, we have somebody like Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man might be doing a whole lot of rubbish, but then his community believes in him. If Very Dark Man comes out and say today everybody start fighting each other, everybody will start fighting each other. That is how influential social media can be. Many people do not even have the word of their own, or do not even have decision making of their own. But what they basically do is to leverage out there with people's decision. And when people come to your community, understand your community, partner with your community, eat with you, then there becomes anything you say becomes the right thing. So you must learn to groom, and you must learn to understand your community, and let your community also understand you in person. It is very, very important. Whatever you say becomes what happens. Whatever you say becomes nothing but the truth. They don't believe in what anybody has to say. Yours sticks. It is very important. It is very important. Now, one of the points I'm going to touch, people don't always want to talk about this, is you must learn the art of running targeted ads. Yes, whereby you have applied number one. Let me just give a revision of what I've said. Optimizing your profile. Under optimizing your profile, I made note of a whole lot of stuff. You need to make sure you brand yourself. You need to make sure you put out yourself out there. You need to make sure you have good content. You need to make sure you have your logo in stake. You need to make sure you have your brand. You need to make sure you have all this in place. You need to make sure you have your company's name in place. All these have to be checked before an international client come to you and invest or buy your product. He must make sure that he's not buying a product that or you're a scammer. Do not forget, you must make sure you have all of this in check, so he will not come and you will lose such kind of client. Now, number two thing I actually stated at was understanding your audience. It is very important you understand them, understand their pain of their pain points and their behavior. It is very important. And I stated out some other reasons, or some other focus. Use insightful platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Now, the third thing I actually stated out was create high value content. Do not come and be posting random videos or random things on your WhatsApp or your Facebook, just catching crews. They call it catching crews. Do not catch crews. People who are coming to you, except you don't want to make sales, they are not yet to catch crews. Somebody paying you $1,000, $5,000, $6,000 is not there for crews. So you must make sure you tidy up your Facebook very well, professionally. Give it that professional touch. When people come in, they know that yes, they have come into a profile. Now, the fourth part of it is leverage on video marketing. Is very important. I told you video sells faster than whatever graphics, whatever thing. Video gives better explanation on what people's problem are, or what any issue. Video give a very good explanation of it. Now, use influential people. Like I said, I told you an illustration of a friend of mine who gave me a handshake. And ever since then, my followers have been increasing. It is very important. Engage and build a community. Like I said, it is very important you build a community. And the seventh part of it is run a targeted ad. It is very important. You're pumping money into ads running. Now, when you're pumping money into ads, use Facebook, Instagram ads, like Facebook and Instagram ads. You see, Facebook and Instagram ads, do not forget, it is very, very important, because based on our analysis, we have about 3 billion active users on Facebook. So 3 billion active users on Facebook are not crazy. I hear people saying, no, Facebook are for children. Calm down, slow down. Facebook is not for children. Facebook is for legends. If you don't know it now. Now there are three kinds of people on the Facebook platform: people who create content, people who market on Facebook, and people who just come there to just watch. Sabinus. We have the Sabinus watcher. People just come and watch and go. It's a lie. For me, I market more on Facebook. I might not be influential on the Facebook radar, but trust me, I make sales on Facebook. Every day I make sales, massive sales. I run advert, I run ads. There was this course I was selling to 2,000 naira. I know how much I've made so far. It is very important you understand this. You must learn to do an A/B test. Create, yeah, you need to test. If you know how to run your ads, there's something they call A/B test. Optimize conversion. It is very important you understand this. Retargeting, it is very important. Retargeting, warm leads and website visitors. So for every niche you are, you must understand that when you come into that niche, you must be able to brand yourself. You must be able to cook yourself. You must be able to give your company that touch, that color code. When people sees you, they can be able to identify you. Now you must leverage on automation and chatbots. It is very important. Now that's where AI comes in. The world is going digital. Nobody want to stay class. For every business, aside from you coming into the social media realm, you must make sure you implement AI, something that can make a quick response and auto DM. It is very important you embed it on your social media platform. So when people come and DM you for businesses, for deals, they will not be having this delay in response. You must make sure you give attention. So they will not come and then you're not giving response to them and they go into someone else DM and DM that person. So you must be very, very, very quick in DM. That's where AI comes in. Now there's this chat box I actually had, or I bought, and then this chatbot do an auto respond on WhatsApp. How amazing this chatbot can be. How amazing this chatbot can be. So it is very important these things are put in place. Now you must make sure. The next thing I'll be listing out is sell through multiple channels. Yes, sell through multiple channels. Do not just say, oh, Facebook is okay for me, let me just go only on Facebook. What I was doing over time, all my years, was just leveraging on my WhatsApp Connect, and so far so good. All the job I've gotten was given to me by recommendation. Not until I stepped into the social media realm, then multiple jobs start coming in, both international and locally. You must make sure you understand this. Now, while I was on my way traveling, I got about 3 messages giving me 3 different businesses or deals. I'm just going to go through and verify it. You can see what social media can do for somebody. You can see I'm just sitting down and then my content fly both locally and internationally. So how do you think I'm going to be broke? It can never be possible. So with the help of social media, I sell to multiple people. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you understand. Now, it is very important we put this in point. Now, the 10th point I'll be giving you is track and optimize performance. Yes, use analytics to see what works best. You don't just post, you notice your audience, you understand them, adjust your content strategy base. If you discover that people are not following you, there are a lot of secrets that I can't give out here publicly. There are some strategic ways to get audience to watch you, or to subconsciously or consciously follow you. You are not forcing them. They naturally just want to know what you have posted so far. There are people who just, if the moment I just post, immediately they come to my WhatsApp, immediately they want to know what I post, subconsciously or consciously. That is how we have gotten to their mind. So you must make sure you know what works for you in your niche. Keep testing new strategy and trends. It is very important. When you observe these TikTokers, you discover all of them go through trends. If any trend just drop now, you can observe every TikToker or every social media. They go through trends. Don't go outside the trend. Whatever make you go outside the trend, you become a loser. You must understand that there's a trend that governs the social media realm. And if you don't buy into that trend, you can never scale. I don't know if you are catching what I'm saying now. So it is very important you don't deviate from the trend. So with all this in check, prepare for 1,000x sales. I don't know if you understand it. Now, over time, I have ignorantly just looked. Do not forget, ignorant is also a killer. So you will not say, oh, no, 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 no. I told you I was making sales even coming into the social media realm. But when I came into the social media realm, I made more sales. Do you know many of my clients did not even trust me? Many people who DM me on WhatsApp did not trust me until they visited my social media and discovered that they approve of my track record over time. So aside from you talking what you have done, try to put what you have done. Try to put out the process of how you have been able to scale. Whatever business you are working on, for the fact there's not SLA, you have not signed an SLA or the company didn't give you an SLA, not disclosure agreement, you can actually put other project out there. And when you put other project out there, it's going to attach or it's going to attract many clients or people who want to do business with you. It is very important. If you don't put this in check, you might be able to lose clients. So try for 2025, bring out all of these things I have listed out and watch yourself make more sales. I hope this was very helpful. I hope this was very nice and it got value for your time. Thank you so much. And it's a privilege, Miss Dami, for giving me this opportunity to speak. See you guys some other time. I remain Mr. Innocent Andrew Chinechere. You can also DM me if you want to get more knowledge. Goodbye and have a lovely night. Bye bye.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. I finally able to come back. My network went off and I've just been fooling to as a member. All right, that was an amazing one. I took a lot of notes. So just in case you missed any point, I wrote them down on the Facebook on my Facebook page.
Okay,
So
guys,
just
thank
go
you so
back
much
there
for
and
joining.
follow the points. Amazing points. He made mention of optimizing your profile. I mean, this part two, I'm kind of guilty of it too. So this class is not just for you alone to learn. I've also learned a lot of things I'm also going to be implementing. He spoke about running ads. Before now, I used to think people who run ads are people who have too much money to waste. But of course, over the time, I've learned that running ads, if you want to make sales like Mama Chioma on Facebook would say, you give Mr. Mark money to bring in more customers for you while you're in your house. So that's what running ads on Facebook, on Instagram does for you. So if you have a business, you have a product, there's something you're selling, there's a skill or a service you are offering, leverage on ads, of course, but you have to follow the right procedure. If you don't know how to do that, people who are experts, digital marketers, they know how to do these things. They will just run the ad for you and bring in traffic, of course, traffic by traffic and customers who are going to buy, make purchases, and ensure that it converts to money into your pocket for you. So these are things you or should do on social media to be able to get the most of it. So like, like he said, he was on a trip today. He wasn't selling anything. He didn't put anything on his head. But I already have 3 customers waiting to buy from him. That's a result of to be properly positioned, know your audience, know the people you are selling to, know who should buy from you. So you mark, and believe you me, it will be wasted resources and no conversion, because you're not going to get sales and you're also going to have wasted your resources. Either ways, resources are being wasted and then it doesn't come back to you as profit. So if you want to leverage ads, of course, you have to learn that. And like he said, he's an ad expert, he's a digital marketer too. So you can just, I'll be leaving his page handle on my page on Facebook and also on YouTube. So you can just reach out to him if you want more details about how to run ads or how to brand your business, how to build a website for your business, whichever service you would want. He's an expert. He has expert hands. Most of these things he has graduated from even doing them himself. He has people he has trained over the years. And if it's the skill you also want to learn to be able to offer to others and then get paid, you can also reach out to him and you get that you get a class fixed for yourself and you'll be on your way to making 1000x your earnings. All right, thank you so much for joining tonight. I believe, because I have gotten value. I want to also believe that you have gotten value as well, and I would also like that you keep sharing this video till it gets to someone who really does need it at this moment. So tomorrow session rather starts by 8 p.m., not 9 p.m., because our guest for tomorrow is not a Nigerian. So because of time difference, we shifted it backward a bit and prepare on that. Now, it is not enough to know how to make money. It's also important to know how to manage, grow, and what build your money to last you a lifetime, or to plan your money to be to enable you live the life you desire while making the money. So thank you so much once again for joining. Thank you so much once again for joining. I'll be seeing you in class tomorrow by 8 p.m. So tell someone tomorrow is 8 p.m. and would be learning from the queen of sales on how to save from wherever or maximize the earnings we make from social media. Because for the use. But this was their stand, that if you're not, and that was because he did not plan, there was no plan put in place to money you get from social media can fly out in one day if you don't make plans to ensure that they are being maximized effect. So that's what we'll be learning tomorrow. So that as you make the money, you also want to maximize the money to benefit you. Thank you so much once again. See you in tomorrow's session, and bye for now.